In this video, we are going to learn about the data types in C. So what are the data types in C? It is generally used to declare variables or functions of different data types. Data type of the variable defines how much space does the variable occupies, and it can be the basic types, enumerated types, void, derived types. Let's see what all these kind of data types. So if we are talking about the basic data type, then we can say it is called the primary data type, and some of the common known data types like int, float, character, double are the best example of the basic data type. And what are the enumerated data types? If you are new to programming, then in the later videos you will get to know with the help of example what are the enumerated data types. It is generally used to define the data types in C, and it is mainly used to assign names to integral constant for making the program easy to read and maintain. Just like you are simply assigning the string name to the integer value. Void is also a data type, and it comes under the primary data types. This type specifies that no value is available, and it is a kind of empty data type. Now coming to the derived data types, the first one was the primary and this one is the derived. It is simply the aggregation of fundamental data types. You can say the cluster of int, float, void, char together combined to make the derived data types. The pointer, structure, array are some of the derived data type that you will later on use in your examples in your C program. So if we are talking about the basic data type and its range, then you can see the char data type is occupying 1 byte of RAM, and it is ranging to -128 to +127. And if you are talking about int, then it occupies 2 bytes in our RAM, and it range to -32768 to 32767. You can also do with the help of this calculation that will give you the same value. If float, then it occupies the 4 bytes of RAM, and it range to 3.4e to 38 to 3.4e plus 38. Exponential calculation of the value is given over here. And the double data type occupies 8 byte of RAM, and long double occupies the 10 bytes of RAM, and it range to this particular value. Now the most juggling data type and the value that is available in C or in any other language is void. The void types define that no value is available. It simply declares like the variable that is assigning the void type, it means it is assigning the empty type. And we can use the void in several cases, like to define the function that returns nothing. If the function is returning nothing, then it means it is returning as void. Its return type defines as void. And if the function argument is set as void, then it means that function is not taking any argument. That function is not using any parameter. And we can also use the void with pointer. Let's see. If we are using the void as the return type of the function, then you can say the function which do not return any value, or we can say that function returns you a void or we can say we define function return type as void if the function don't return any value. For example, if we have a function that is called greeting, then when it calls, it will simply print hello good morning, and it will not give you any value. It will simply print this value and nothing to do with what we need to return. So its return type is defined as void, empty. It means the functionality of this function is simply calling and printing this particular string hello good morning, and it will not return any value that can proceed to further program execution. Now void as the function argument, the function which do not accept any parameter or the function with no parameter can be marked as accept void value. We define function return type as void if a function don't return any value. Below is the method implementation for the method function float get pi value void. Look at the declaration of this particular function. It will return you the float. Like your previous example, you can see this method void greeting was returning you the void that was empty, but over here you can see it is returning float, and what it is taking, it is taking void, and you can see the example float get pi value that is blank, and it is simply returning the value 3.14. So the case where you need to simply return the value and you don't want your function to take any parameter, then you can define the function like this. And sometimes we don't even need to use the return type with the function that don't accept any parameter. We will directly use that value. Now coming to the void with pointer. First of all, when we will go through the pointer details and the memory allocation programs in our C language, then we will better know what the void is and how we can use with the pointer to allocate the memory. So till now, what are the data types, primary and derived, and what are the values range that are very useful when we are writing program in C, and you can later on use that data type and the values in the upcoming programming. Till now, thank you so much.